this activity, you will learn about Microsoft Word 2019. Once you finish, you should be able to use Word 2019, describe parts of the Word screen, use the ribbon, use the Quick Access toolbar, get help, search for commands, sign into a Microsoft account, share documents, and use the File tab. Welcome to Microsoft Word, the word processing application from Microsoft Office. A word processor is much more efficient than a typewriter. It frees you to express ideas more clearly and lets your thoughts flow because anything can be changed or deleted later. To create beautiful, professional-looking documents that make a great impression, you do not have to rely on experts. Word enables you to easily create various documents such as project reports, invoices, resumes, and flyers, complete with pictures, tables, graphs, charts, and more. So, let's get started. To begin using Word, you need to first open the application. Click on the Windows Start button. Scroll down the Start button. Scroll down the list of displayed applications and select Word. A quicker way to find the application would be to simply type Word in the search box on the taskbar. When you start Word, you see many ready-to-use Word templates. For now, let's click Blank Document. You are presented with a new blank document. Come, let's explore the components of Word. The Quick Access toolbar at the top left corner is a small toolbar containing buttons that allow you to quickly perform common actions such as saving a document, undoing your last action, or redoing your last action. You can add more commands by clicking the down arrow at the right and selecting a command. Similarly, to remove a command, click the down arrow again and click that command, which would now have a tick against it. The horizontal title bar at the top of the window displays the name of the program, in this case Word, and the name of the document. By default, Microsoft Word sets the name of the document as Document followed by a number. Below the title bar, you can see the ribbon. This contains all the Word commands organized on different tabs. Clicking the tab name displays different commands. If you saw all the commands at one time, you would probably get confused and not know how to get the command you are looking for. The tabs are designed to show you just the commands you need to complete the task at hand without overburdening you. Within each tab, there are groups that contain logically related command buttons. These buttons execute a command or display a sub-menu of commands. So, the ribbon is made up of task-oriented tabs, groups within each tab that break a task into subtasks, and command buttons in each group that execute a command or display a menu of commands. There are some other tabs other than the main ribbon tabs. These are called contextual tabs. They appear and disappear as per the context you are working in. For example, if you click on a table, two extra Table Tools tabs appear. One for design and the other for layout. You'll see a similar contextual tab if you click on a picture. The contextual tabs contain additional commands that you are likely to need in a specific situation. When you move your mouse over most command buttons, a tooltip is displayed. This provides a description of what the button does. Equivalent keyboard shortcuts are also displayed if applicable. These can be used as an alternative to mouse clicks to apply a command. For example, hover your pointer over the B icon. The tooltip tells you that this icon is used to make text bold. You can see that the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+B is displayed in brackets near the command name. Access keys are another type of keyboard shortcut used to access the ribbon. They relate directly to the tabs, commands, and other things that you see on the screen. Press the Alt key to display little labels showing key tips. Here, you see that the access key for the Home tab is H, for the Insert tab it is N, for the Save command on the Quick Access toolbar it is 1, and so on. Now, if you press the key to activate a particular tab, for example N for the Insert tab, the labels showing the key tips for the commands on that tab appear. You can press the Alt key once again to hide the access keys. Activate the Home tab. The dialog box launcher is a small button with an arrow which is present in the lower right corner of many groups. Clicking it opens a dialog box that provides many more options related to the commands in that group. Getting help. Help is always on hand. If you need any kind of assistance, simply click the Help tab. Click the Help icon to open the Help pane at the right. Use any of the displayed links or enter your query in the search box. If you have an issue for which you require further assistance, click Contact Support to open another Help pane. Here, you can describe your issue and then click Get Help. Use the feedback icon to let Microsoft know if you like a particular feature, don't like one, or have a useful suggestion. Click Show Training to access all kinds of online tutorials related to Microsoft Word. Searching for commands. The Tell me what you want to do box is a very useful feature. If you want to perform a specific task but do not know where the command is, simply type some keywords. The list of related commands is displayed and you can choose the one you need. Now, let's see the other parts of the Word screen. The work area is the main area where you type the document contents. The flashing vertical bar, called the insertion point, represents the location where the text will appear when you type. You can see a vertical scroll bar at the right of the work area. It contains a small box called a scroll box and 2 scroll arrows. Scrolling is required when the document contents are larger than what can be displayed on a single screen. Drag the scroll box or click the scroll arrows to move up and down within a document. When a document's width is more than the screen width, an additional horizontal scroll bar appears at the bottom of the screen. You can use this to move to the right or left of the document. The status bar is the horizontal bar at the bottom of the screen. It displays information about the document you are editing. At any given time, you have access to information such as how many pages and words your document contains, whether there are any proofing errors, etc. View buttons allow you to view your document in different ways. The default view is the print layout view. This displays the document as it would look when it is printed. Read mode allows you to conveniently read your document. The web layout view shows you how your document would appear in a web browser. Zoom buttons allow you to adjust the magnification level of your document and make it appear larger or smaller. You may click the minus and plus icons or drag the slider to the required level. Now, let's move to the top right corner. The Ribbon Display Options button allows you to adjust how the ribbon is displayed if you want more working space. You can hide the ribbon by clicking Auto Hide Ribbon. Click the bar at the top to redisplay it. You can also click Show Tabs to display only the tab names. Click a tab name to see the related commands. Click Show Tabs and Commands to display the entire ribbon. Online capabilities. If you want to use the online capabilities of Word, click the Sign In button to sign into your Microsoft account. Enter your Microsoft username and click Next. Enter your password and then click Sign In. Once you are signed in, you can save your documents to online locations like OneDrive and access them from anywhere. You can also share your documents with others so they can work on them simultaneously. To share a document with others, you first need to save it online. Click the Share button, then click Save to Cloud. In the Save As window, select the location, say OneDrive Personal. Then select the folder in which you want to save the document and click Save. In the Share pane at the right, enter the email addresses of the people you want to share the document with in the Invite People box. Separate the addresses with a comma. Then click About the box. In the box below, select Can Edit if you want others to be able to make changes to the document. Select Can View if you only want them to view it. Include a message in the box below if you wish. The Automatically Share Changes box is used to specify whether you want to automatically share future changes or you want to be asked each time. For now, let's select Always so that all changes get shared. Finally, click Share. An email is sent to the persons you shared the document with, informing them about it. You can see a list of persons the document is shared with below your own name. You can also click Get a Sharing Link at the bottom of the pane to get a link that can be used to give people access to the document. Here too, you can specify whether the persons you will share the link with can edit the document or view it only. You can click the Copy button to copy the link and then share it with anyone you wish. You can use Feedback icon on the Help tab to share feedback with Microsoft. File tab. Now, let us have a look at the File tab. The File tab is also called the Backstage view. This contains features which don't act on a specific point in the document but are related to the Word file as a whole. There are commands related to things like opening, closing, printing files, and saving in different formats. You can also set permissions and view file properties here. Let us have a look at some of the options. The Info section displays detailed information related to the document properties. This would include things like the size of the document, when it was last modified, the author, the person who last edited it, etc. The Share option allows you to share a document for online collaboration through email and in other ways. Using the Export option, You can convert your document to different formats as required. Click Account to see information related to the current Microsoft account being used. You can sign out and switch accounts if required. Product information related to the version of Microsoft Office being used is also displayed here. Click Options to see the Word Options screen. Here, you can configure multiple settings related to how you want your Word application to function. To exit the File tab, click the back arrow at the top or press the Escape key. Now that you are familiar with the Word user interface, you are ready to go to the next step of learning Word. What you have learned. Using Word 2019, identifying the parts of the Word screen, using the ribbon, using the Quick Access toolbar, getting help, searching for commands, signing into a Microsoft account, sharing documents, and using the File tab. In this activity, you will learn about the File tab in Microsoft Word. By the time you finish, you should be able to create a new document, open and close a document, save a document, print a document, prevent edits to a document, export a document, and locate and specify Word settings. Microsoft Word files are called documents. Let's say you already have a Word document open, but you want to open a new document. Click the File tab and select New. At the right, you can see various templates. A template is a pre-designed, ready-to-use document created for users. Scroll down to see the list. If you do not find a relevant template, use the search box on the top to find it. Make sure you're connected to the internet. Now, enter the relevant keyword in the search box and press Enter. You can see a list of different templates. You can also select a specific category to find the template. Now click the template and then Create. Here you are. A new, ready-to-use document based on the selected template is created. In the same way, you can use the blank document template to create a document from scratch. For now, click the cross icon to close this document. Now, let's edit this template to suit your needs. For example, you can enter the name, course title, and date. After editing the document, click Save to save it, or press Ctrl+S from the keyboard. Since you are saving this document for the first time, Word will automatically activate the Save As section and select Recent by default. Select the folder from the list or specify a location by choosing other options. Here we will select the folder listed under Recent. In the Save As window, select the folder and then click Save. The document is saved with the changes. Once the document has been saved for the first time, you can simply click Save from the File tab to save any further changes. You can also click the Save icon to save the changes or press Ctrl+S from the keyboard. To open an existing document from the File tab, click Open. In the Recent list, select a recently used document. Alternatively, select the location of your file. Click the Browse button. In the Open window, navigate to the relevant folder, select the file, and click Open. After you have created the document and saved all the changes, you might want to print the document. Click the File tab and select Print or press Ctrl+P from the keyboard. On the right, you can see a preview of the first sheet. In the central pane, specify the number of copies required at the top. The default settings are shown. You may change them if required. Microsoft allows you to protect, inspect, manage, and view properties of your document. In the Info section, from the Protect Document drop-down, make your selection to control the type of changes others can make to your document. From the Check for Issues drop-down, choose the relevant option to make your document compatible with any other version of Word or to make the document accessible to people with reading difficulties. If you ever accidentally close a document without saving it, you can use the Recover Unsaved Documents option from the Manage Document drop-down to get it back. This will be a handy tool if, for example, the power goes off while you are still working. You can then use this option to recover the document. To share the document with other people, use the different sharing options provided under the Share section. To export the document as a PDF XPS file, click Export and choose the relevant folder that you want to save the output to. Click Account to view the product information. To get the latest updates about Word, click Update Options and choose the relevant option. The About Word icon is used to get more information about Word and its version. Click Feedback and choose the relevant option to provide feedback about Word to Microsoft. To view and set the different options required for working with Word, click Options. The Word Options window is displayed. This has multiple sections. Let's take a quick look at each of these sections. The General section is used to specify general settings related to Word. The Display section is used to specify settings for the page and format marks. You can also specify the print settings here. The Proofing section is used to specify settings related to spelling and grammar. The Save section is used to specify settings for saving the document. The Language section is used to specify the editing language and display language. The Ease of Access section is used to specify different settings to make a document accessible for people with different abilities to read and create documents. The Advanced section is used to specify advanced settings for editing and displaying content, layouts, charts, saving and printing the document, and so on. The Customize Ribbon section is used to customize the ribbon and keyboard shortcuts. Use Quick Access Toolbar to add different commands that are regularly used to the toolbar above the ribbon. The Add-ins section is used to view and manage Microsoft add-ins. An add-in is an additional program that adds custom commands or features to an application. The Trust Center section helps you keep your documents safe by securing it. Finally, you can close the document. First, save any new changes and then click Close. This is all about the File tab. Here is a rundown on what you have learned. Creating a new document, opening and closing a document, saving a document, printing a document, protecting a document, exporting a document, and locating and using Word settings. In this activity, you will learn about the clipboard group in Word 2090. You will see how to use the copy, cut and paste commands. Use the Format Painter tool and view copied items on the clipboard's task pane. Home tab's clipboard group is an essential part for Word users as it eases the copy-pasting job while working. Many times, we need to copy multiple items at a time, and this is where the clipboard group comes handy. Let's try copying an item from one page to another in our document. First, select the text. Click on the copy option from the clipboard group. Go to the desired page or location on the document. Now click on the paste option from the clipboard group. Now to see how we can use the cut option, select an image that is already inserted in your document. Click on the cut option. Besides copying or moving items from within the document, you can also do the same from other sources like the internet, an Excel or PowerPoint document, etc. Hover your mouse cursor over the paste command. Click on the drop-down arrow to view 3 icon commands that can help you to paste with different formatting options. This menu also has 2 more commands, Paste Special and Set Default Paste. Now, go to the desired page and click on the paste option. The image is moved. Like the look of particular selection, you can apply that look to another content in your document using Format Painter. It is another useful command which can help you copy the enhanced formats as they are. Select content with the look you like and then click on the Format Painter icon. Now select something else to click to automatically apply formatting to. Hold the left mouse button and select the text and then release the mouse button. Isn't it time saving? If you want to apply the same look to multiple contents, you can double click on the Format Painter icon and follow the same application steps. Press Escape key to stop formatting. If you click on the drop-down arrow present on the clipboard command, you will be able to see all the items you have copied to the clipboard's task pane. Here, you can use Paste All or Clear All commands to paste or clear every item or content at once. To save all the copy-pasting clutter by switching between tabs in your computer, you can first put all the required items or contents in the clipboard's task pane first, and then insert them in the document. Isn't that amusing? There are also task pane options like Move, Size, and Close for user convenience. At the bottom of the clipboard's task pane, you will notice a command named Options, which enables you to set a few rules for future use. Here is a rundown on what you have learned. Using the copy, cut and paste commands, using Format Painter, and viewing the copied items on the clipboard's task pane. Let's learn something new. This activity covers how to use different font styles and sizes, use bold, italics, and underline features, use the strike-through feature, change the case of the text, highlight the text, use the subscript and superscript features, apply font colors and text effects, and clear all formatting effects. The font group has to do with how the characters look. Let's take a look at how you can use the options in the font group. Font style and font size drop-downs. The style drop-down allows a user to choose from a variety of font styles available in Word. On the other hand, the font size drop-down allows a user to decide and enhance the size of the characters in a document. You can also type a value and enter the size manually. There are two buttons present to the right of the font size window, namely Grow Font and Shrink Font buttons. They are used to increase and decrease the size of the text respectively. Bold, italics, and underline features. The bold feature is used to darken the selected text to emphasize a remark or comment. The shortcut key for this feature is Ctrl+B. The italics feature emphasizes the selected text. The text then appears to be slanted slightly to the right. The shortcut key for this feature is Ctrl+I. The underline feature is used to make a line appear running beneath the selected text. The shortcut key for this feature is Ctrl+U. Strike-through feature. The strike-through feature causes the text to appear as though it is crossed out. This represents that the words are a mistake and are not meant for inclusion. Change case feature. The change case feature allows the user to change or toggle the capitalization or case of the selected text in a document. Highlight feature. Word provides you with the highlight feature to make the selected text look apart from other text. This process is similar to highlighting something on a paper using a fluorescent marker. Subscript and superscript features. The subscript feature in Word helps the users to set a character, symbol, or number slightly below the normal line of text. The superscript feature allows the users to set a character, symbol, or number slightly above the normal line of text. Font color and text effects features. The font color feature allows the users to emphasize the text by changing its color. The text effect feature allows the users to change the look of the text or word art by changing its fill or outline, or by adding an effect to the text such as shadow, reflection, or glow. Clear all formatting feature. With the Clear All Formatting feature in Word, you can remove all the formatting on a block of selected text, a paragraph, or the whole document. The selected text then returns to the default style. Note that Clear Formatting removes all formats except highlighted text. Here is a rundown on what you have learned. using font styles and font sizes, using bold, italics and underline features, using the strike-through feature, changing the case of the text, highlighting the text, using the subscript and superscript features, applying font color and text effects, and clearing all formatting effects. Let's learn something new. This activity will cover how to align a paragraph, add line spacing between text and paragraph, show and hide formatting marks, create bulleted and numbered lists, create multi-level lists, increase and decrease indent, shade text background, and sort text and numeric data. In this activity, we will have a look at the paragraph group under the Home tab. The paragraph group is the third group from the left. Paragraph alignment improves the readability of your document and makes it look good. It determines the appearance of the paragraph. Currently, the paragraphs are aligned to the left. This means the text goes from left to right and is aligned with the left margin. To align the paragraph to the center of the page, select it and click Align Text Center. To align the paragraph to the right of the page, select it and click Align Text Right. Now, select the paragraph and then click Justify. When you justify text in Word, you give the text straight edges on both sides of the paragraph. Word extends each line of the text to the left and right margins when you use Justify. It may make the last line of text in a paragraph considerably shorter than the other lines. Line and paragraph spacing makes it easy for you to read a document. Select the paragraph and then click Line and Paragraph Spacing. Now, select the number of line spaces you want from the available options. Alternatively, you can click Line Spacing options at the bottom of the menu and select the Line Spacing option from the Line Spacing drop-down menu in the Paragraph dialog box under Spacing. If you want to add space before or after the paragraph, enter the value in the Before or After box. If you want to remove space before or after the paragraph, select Remove Space Before Paragraph or Remove Space After Paragraph. Formatting marks are a set of symbols that provide a visual representation of specific formatting in a document. Show or hide is like a switch that you can use to see hide formatting marks in a document. Click Show or Hide to turn on formatting marks. You can see the various marks can be seen in the document now. Click it again to turn off formatting marks. Note that when Show or Hide is turned off, its background is shaded. Bullets are used to create a bulleted list. You can create a bulleted list from scratch or using existing text. To create a bulleted list from scratch, click Bullets and type the text. Press Enter to add a new bullet. To create a bulleted list using existing text, select the text you want to change into a list and click Bullets. When you select the down arrow next to bullets, you can see the bullet library with different bullet styles. If you select None, the bullets will disappear. You can select a style from existing bullet styles or define a custom bullet to suit your needs. To define a new style, select Define New Bullet. Click Symbol or Pictures and select any symbol or picture that you want to use. If applicable, specify the font and alignment. You can preview the new style before you click OK. The new style is added to the library. Sometimes you may find a bullet style that you like or find useful in a document that you have received. You can add these styles to your own bullet library. To do so, right-click the bullet style under Document Bullets and click Add to Library. You can also remove a bullet style. Right-click on the bullet and select Remove. The bullet style will be removed from your library. Numbering is used to create a numbered list. To add numbering to text that is already in your document, select the text and click Numbering. To create a numbered list from scratch, click Numbering and then begin to type the text. Press Enter every time you wish to move to the next numbered item. Just like you can change how your bullets look, you can also change the numbering style or even create a new style. Click on the numbering drop-down menu and select the suitable option. You can also create a multi-level list. In a new document, click Multi-Level List and choose a list style from the list library. Let's look at an example with 2 levels to understand multi-level lists. To begin creating the list, type the first level text. To go to the next numbered item in the first level, simply press the Enter key from the keyboard. If you wish to make this list item a part of the second level of your list, press the Tab key. You can see that the second level numbering appears. Now, you can continue typing in your list item. Now press Enter once again. Since the last item was at the second level, this list item will also be at the second level. Finish typing all the points you need to at this level of the list. To create another list item at the first level, you will need to press the Enter key twice. You can see that you have been taken back to the first level, numbering and indentation. Any more list items that you add by pressing the Enter key will remain at this first level. And to go back to the second level, you will again need to press the Tab key. In this way, you can continue to add other bulleted text and create your complete list. You can also define a new list style using Define New List Style. This works the same way as the Define New Bullet feature. To add numbering to existing paragraphs and subparagraphs, select them and click Multi-Level List. Indentation is the distance of a paragraph from the page margin. You can increase and decrease the indentation of a paragraph or a group of paragraphs. Select a paragraph or multiple paragraphs and click Increase Indent or Decrease Indent. You can also create a multi-level list by increasing indent. Select a bulleted or numbered paragraph and then click Increase Indent to make it a sub-level of the list. To bring the paragraph back as an item of the main list, click Decrease Indent. Shading is used to shade the background behind the selected text to create visual interest or to add emphasis. Select the text and then click the arrow next to shading. Under theme colors, click on the color that you want to use for shading. Note that the standard color does not change when you change the theme color of a document. To use a color that is not a theme color, you can choose from the colors under standard colors. To choose a specific shade, you can click on More Colors from the menu. To specify a color of your choice, you can enter a value for red, green, and blue under the Customs tab in the Colors dialog box. You can also use Highlight to shade words or paragraphs, but it offers limited colors in comparison to shading. Remember that shading is also used to shade the cells of a table to make them stand out in a document. Borders can be added around a word, line, or paragraph to create attractive frames. Borders are also added around the table and its cells. To create a new border style, select Borders and Shading. Under the Borders tab, specify the setting, style, color, and width. To add a border around the text, make sure to select text from Apply to box. Click OK. Select the text and click Borders. To choose a specific border type, click the down arrow next to Borders. First, select the top border option and then select the bottom border option. You can anytime remove the border by selecting the text and then choosing the No Border option. Word has an option that can help you sort all the list items in a single level list. You can sort them so that the text appears in ascending A to Z or descending Z to A alphabetical order. To make use of this feature, select the list and click Sort. In the Sort Text dialog box, select Paragraphs under Sort By. Select the type to be sorted. Here, select Text. Choose Ascending. Click OK. Sorting can also be applied to different columns of a table. Finally, we will have a look at the Paragraph dialog box. It has two tabs, Indents and Spacing, and Line and Page Breaks. To make precise changes to indents and spacing, use the Indents and Spacing tab. Select a paragraph or a group of paragraphs that you want to adjust and click the paragraph icon to launch the dialog box. Now, click the Indents and Spacing tab. Specify the indentation and spacing settings and then choose OK. You can also specify the general settings if required. Use this checkbox if you do not want to add space between paragraphs of the same style. If you want to save this as your default setting, use Set as Default. You can set tabs by using the Tabs dialog box. By using the Tabs dialog box, you get more precise tab positions and also can insert a specific character before the tab. Such characters are called leaders. Click Tabs to open the Tabs dialog box. Here, you can set the tab stop position, alignment, and leader. Use Set to accept the settings. To clear a single tab stop or all tab stops, use Clear or Clear All. The Line and Page Breaks tab has different pagination options, formatting exceptions, and text box options. Use the relevant checkbox based on your requirement. This is all about the paragraph group. Let's revise what you have learned. Aligning a paragraph, adding line spacing between text and paragraph, showing and hiding formatting marks, creating bulleted and numbered lists, creating multi-level lists, increasing and decreasing indent, shading text background, and sorting text and numeric data. Let's learn some activity will cover how to apply different styles. In Microsoft Office Word, styles give your document a consistent and professional look. Each style uses a combination of different formatting options available in Word. Without styles, you have to manually format similar elements one after another. But when you use a style, it gets applied to similar elements in one go. You can make the text appear bold and in a certain color and font size in one go using a style. For this, use the Styles Gallery. Here, let's format the different headings in this document. Select the text or place the cursor on it. Then go to the Styles group under the Home tab. The current format is normal, which is used by default for paragraphs. To change this, select each heading and select the heading 1 style. You can see the style is applied to each heading. In the same way, apply the heading 2 style to each subheading. Can you see the difference in various styles? Click the More arrow to view the full list. You can use subtle emphasis, emphasis, and intense emphasis styles to emphasize the text. The strong style is used to apply the bold format to a text or word. The quotes and intense quotes styles are used when adding quotes. We often see quotes in a lot of books. Now let's say you do not like the font size used for heading 2 style and want to change it. Place the cursor here. The style is already selected in the gallery. Right-click on it and select Modify. In the Modify Style dialog box, click the down arrow and choose the font size. You can also change other formatting options. Click OK. You can see that the font size of all the second level headings had changed. To remove a style from the gallery, place the cursor on the heading style. Then right-click and select Remove from Style Gallery. To see the vertical list of different styles available for the document in a separate pane, click this arrow. The Styles pane appears. You can also use this pane instead of the gallery to modify the format of a style or remove it from the gallery. In the pane, click Show Preview to see how each style will appear. It will help you to decide a style for titles, paragraphs, headings, or subheadings. To create a new style, click the New Style icon available at the bottom of the pane. The Create New Style from Formatting dialog box appears. Click the corresponding drop-down menu to specify style type, what style it will be based on, and style for the paragraph. For now, we will click Cancel because we do not want to create a new style. Here is a rundown on what you have learned. Applying different styles. Let's see what you will be learning today. You will explore, use the find and replace command. When working with a long document, it can be difficult and time-consuming to find a specific word or phrase. To save time, you can use the find command from the editing group. In this long document, we want to change the year. First, click Find or press Ctrl plus F from the keyboard. The navigation pane appears. Type the year in the search box and press Enter from the keyboard. You can see all the occurrences are highlighted in the document. Use these arrows to go to each occurrence. Click the cross icon to close the pane. Now, we want to replace the current year with another year. Click Replace or press Ctrl plus H from the keyboard. Enter the text that needs to be replaced in the Find What box, if not already available. Next, enter the year with which you want to replace the current year in the Replace With box. Click More to specify additional search options. Match case and find whole words only are commonly used search options. You can also find and replace fonts and special characters using these checkboxes. Click Less to hide the search options as we are not selecting anything here. Now click Replace and the first occurrence is changed. Now click Replace All because we simply want to replace all the occurrences without skipping anything. Be careful when using Replace All as you cannot skip any occurrence in between which may lead to an error. Click OK. You can use Find Next to go to the next occurrence when using Replace, and then Close to close the window. Click Select and then select All, or press Ctrl plus A from the keyboard to select all the text in the document. You can use the command to change the font size or color of all the text in one go. You can use Select All Text with Similar Formatting No Data to select text having the same format in your document. Say, you want to see all the text in the document that has formatting similar to this text to avoid any formatting issues. For this, first select the text. Then click the Select drop-down and choose Select All Text with Similar Formatting No Data. You can see that all the text that has a format in this case, font and color similar to the text that was originally selected is highlighted. This option is useful when reviewing documents with multiple heading types and paragraphs. This is all about the editing group. To sum up, take a look at what you have learned in this activity. Using the Find and Replace command.
We are always looking for some kind of assistance to ask all kind of questions, make plans and carry out a variety of useful tasks. Google Assistant is one such smart assistant that is integrated with variety of services and allows you to accomplish many tasks using voice commands. The voice assistant speaks to you and answers your questions whenever you say the phrase, "Okay Google." Let me assist you to learn and understand how Google Assistant works. The purpose of Google Assistant is to use voice-controlled commands and get assistance to perform variety of tasks. To open Google Assistant in your mobile, you have to simply tap on the circle at the center. Okay, Google.
That's me. How can I help?
I would like to know about MSCIT centers near me.
I found a few places within 18.1 kilometers.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thus, Google Assistant is a new way to interact with Google. The assistant responds to the words and displays the information accordingly. It really becomes useful when you explore the ways it connects to the apps and services on your device. So, when are you getting your own Google Assistant for your next task?
Google Assistant for reading the messages or SMSs aloud. You are driving a car and suddenly you receive an SMS notification on your Android phone. You know that using mobile phone is not safe while you are driving the car, but you are expecting some important communication from your senior in office. You are running out of time, but you are in the middle of the traffic. And so you can't stop and read the SMS. What will you do in this case? You can quickly take help of the Google Assistant in your smartphone. If you are using Google's Messages app on Android, you can ask Google Assistant to read your messages. It will read the messages for you and the most recent texts and offer to respond to any messages by voice at the same time. So isn't it easy? Do use your Google Assistant next time to help you out in such situations.
Alexa, how are you doing today?
I'm great, I hope you are too.
Alexa, how many centimeters in 10 inches?
10 inches is 25.4 centimeters.
Alexa, what's the weather like?
Currently, in Pune it's 31 degrees with cloudy skies. Today, you can expect lots of clouds with a high of 31 degrees and a low of 18 degrees.
Alexa, play the first song from my playlist.
Hindi chart busters from Sawan.
Doesn't it sound like a regular conversation between two people? Yes, it is a conversation. Alright, but one of the people involved is a virtual person. Say hello to Alexa, Amazon's personal digital assistant. The things that Alexa can do is beyond everyone's imagination. Using nothing but the sound of your voice, you can play music, search the web, create to-do and shopping list, shop online, get instant weather reports and control smart home gadgets. Alexa is built into devices such as Amazon Echo and Echo Dot. These are the smart speakers with built-in microphones. Once the initial settings are done, you can use your device anywhere in your home as long as it is in range of the Wi-Fi signal. Say the magic word Alexa to your device to get Alexa to wake up and obey your commands. Alexa is very intelligent. If you want her to call for a pizza, Alexa will remember your previous order and ask you whether you want a repeat or wish to change the order. Ask her, Alexa, where were you born? And she will respond,
I'm from Amazon headquarters in Seattle, Washington.
really smart, because that's where Alexa was created. If you find Alexa's answer too detailed, all you need to do is say, Alexa, stop, and she will keep quiet. Not only can Alexa help you get your jobs done. She can be a lot of fun. You can ask her all kinds of questions and she will come up with sensible answers. For example, if you pose a question like, Alexa, are you lying to me? She will smartly answer,
I always try to tell the truth. I'm not always right, but I don't lie.
wow. If you ask something she cannot make sense of, for example, Alexa, tea, blue, in color, hot, she will still give a sensible reply, such as,
Sorry, I don't know that one.
what a polite assistant. Hope you enjoyed your introduction to Alexa.
In order to start typing correctly, it's important to know where your fingers should rest on the keyboard when they are not actively typing a letter. To maximize the range your two hands can reach, they should be positioned in the middle of the keyboard. Your left fingers should be resting on the letters A, S, D, and F, and your right fingers should be resting on the keys J, K, L, and semicolon. Both your thumbs should be resting on the space bar, the long key in the lower center of the keyboard. This set of 8 keys is known as the home row. It's very important to remember this position because every time you type a letter, the finger that was used should move back to the home row. On most keyboards, the F and J keys have a slight bump in the form of a raised bar or dot on top, so your index fingers can easily tell when they are back on the home row. Does your keyboard have these bumps? If so, close your eyes and try to position your index fingers on them. Then position the other 6 fingers in their home row positions as well. The space bar is used to put words and sentences. With your thumbs resting here, no matter which hand is used to type the last letter, you can use the thumb from the opposite hand to press it. Some people prefer to type the space bar with the same thumb every time, and that's okay. The Enter key is one of the most important keys on the board. In a word processor, it creates another line when you hit it, but it has other functions such as executing a command in the same way a mouse click does. The right little finger is used for this key. So each of the 8 home row keys is pressed with a different finger. Let's press the first 4 keys and then the next 4 with a space in between. A, S, D, F, then press space. Now J, K, L, semicolon. Now press enter and type the same letters again.